With all the recent success for the UConn women's basketball program, it's easy to forget about how it all began. Recently, Coach Auriemma took us on a tour around campus to share some of the progress made at the university, thanks in part to the success of UConn's storied basketball programs.
I was just hoping that at some point, you know, the school and the surrounding area will get to the point where, you know, we could become more than just a small regional school. But our basketball programs started to become more than that. Now, all of a sudden, we're competing against people all around the country and winning. So our profile became much greater, much higher. And I was just hoping that at some point the school would catch up, and it has.
Since stepping on campus to be the women's basketball coach in 1985, Geno Auriemma has done his best to make the University of Connecticut more than just a state school. But it wasn't until 1995 when Geno really began to see the impact basketball success had on changing the perception of what UConn could be.
I do think that 1995 was a pivotal year in some ways, because that year, it's coincidence maybe, I don't know, we finished 35-0, we won a national championship, and Governor Rowland at the time and Tom Ritter, who was the Speaker of the House, worked really, really hard, and they got us a tremendous amount of funding. And I like to say the University of Connecticut started to become a national university that year. It's so much different. I mean, kids that I coached in 85, 86, whatever, they come back and they don't recognize the campus. You know, like over here on my left, this is South Campus, this is the dorms. None of these existed. Then they built these, and this is one of the first things that happened, was the brand new dorms that were as you know, as good as any dorms anywhere in the country. If you want to recruit a better caliber of student, a higher level of student, then you got to start giving them things that they want. You know, and they want great places to live on campus. They want great facilities. This whole inner part of campus, I'm going to drive down here and see what happens. If I get pulled over, maybe they'll recognize me and won't say anything. This School of Business over here, right, this tech building, IT building over here didn't exist on my right. This was a parking lot. This was a huge parking lot, because we were mostly a commuter school. I mean, kids that came here, they left during the weekend, and I mean, there wasn't a whole lot going on here. But right here, right across, is this is the field house, right here. This is where we played our games when I got the job. That little, you know, it looks like an old field house. I remember one game we had like 250, and I was worried. I was worried about the security for the place. I guess we came here at the right time. You have to have this many school buses, because each school bus has to stop in front of each kid's house. Like, this school bus is carrying one person right there. Yeah, so that idea of everybody goes and stands on the street corner waiting for the bus in your neighborhood, that's probably history everywhere else. Now you just wait outside. Actually, you didn't wait outside. You wait inside your house. Then when the bus pulls up in front of your house, you walk out. And it's great. Your mom and dad, or your mom or your dad, walks you out there, and then you get on the bus, and then you go to school. This is all a whole new world for all of us. And the kids that are here now that weren't even born, obviously, when I got the job, and a lot of kids that were in high school when a lot of this stuff was finishing up, you know, they're getting the benefits of a lot of great stuff. Did our program, the men's basketball program, did we have a lot to do with what happened here? Absolutely.